be here. Thank you so much for ensuring that we reach 1K subscribers. We appreciate your support, and I'm excited to be back again to this channel. Yeah, over to you, man.
Hi guys. Hi to all 1000 plus of you, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. As you might know, if awuyazi, I don't know about Bopi, I don't know about Buvalekomphongcinya, but we have recently bought vehicles, cars, imoto. And we're here to speak about the experience here too, and give you guys a little tips and tricks of indlela thina esenze ngayo. Disclaimer: we are not specialists or asikogla field. We're just sharing our experience with you guys.
Yeah. Yes.
We were on a journey to buying 2 vehicles, 2 cars. So this journey started around June. We decided, okay, we're going to be buying cars, right? And we want 2 of them. So the most of June, we were doing our research about the types of cars where we would find them, and planning, making sure that yonke into is in order, right? Towards the beginning of July, the actual journey started. Oh, what a crazy journey, guys. Life is not linear, guys. Straightforward. But we thank God for His grace. We thank God, okay? Yonke into went according to a plan. Well, it went according to how it was supposed to go. So July started, each journey to started good auction. So Ludi was like, okay, we're gonna check out the auction. We're gonna get good cars. The auction is not as in a smash cars, as in running cars, yes, as a repossessed from people and stuff like that. So Lude started watching. Lude was the headmaster of this whole thing. He started watching auctions online and stuff like that. So he was like, okay, he found this specific one, and then that's the one we're gonna go for. Then he started watching online auctions and stuff like that. And then he was like, okay, I think this other week there's a lot of cars coming in. And then once they post then they release the declare reports, conditions of the car and stuff like that, so that you know which cars. Also, by the time the auction comes, you will know which cars you want to buy in advance. So we have a friend. This auction is based in
Kempton Park, Joburg.
Yeah. So we have a friend who is in Gauteng, Pretoria. So we asked our friend, listen, go check out those cars, Pagla Auction Storage. We gave him the details of the cars. Then he went to check out the cars. He was calling us. He was like, I recommend this one and this one. The body of this one is not as great, but it can be an option and stuff like that. So we were like, okay, we're going into the auction. No, right? Then Lude paid the 5,000 to be able to participate in auction. Do you want to take over from there?
Yeah, so I mean, my friend was super happy with the cars, and yeah, it was Toyotas, very nice. And then, then the auction started the following day after a friend viewed them. Yeah, so on the auction day, as I knew photo. So when we do auction, what we will do is to just check the market price of the car, and then set a budget for nayo. Okay, let's say if imoto is okay, like I'll make an example, 100,000 on the market, and then we check that, we do our research, and then we set our budget. So yes, the auction comes with a lot of fees, so you don't just pay the auction amount. There's about 21% extra that you pay for that car. So if you 100,000, so you must be prepared to pay a net of 121,000 roughly. That includes bidders fees and all of that. So for MFC, yeah, because we bid at MFC, yeah. So the cars, the price just went to almost a model that we're like, no, it's better. You just go to a reliable dealer. Go quiet then, yeah. So it was, I think we're checking about 3 cars, and all of them, the price was like up there. And then yeah, can't give me a budget hit. So that week, yeah, greater, because we're like, okay, these are the cars that we're planning on the auction. Then after, we're doing just a research on Auto Trader, just to get the market price of a model. Obviously, Auto Trader is not a dealer, but that's where dealers, they market motors zabo. Zongi dealers, we talk with reliable dealers, dealers that are not reliable. So we just got and selected cars that we will buy in a case if the auction doesn't go according to our plan. Then from there, yes, we found our cars, and
you tried the auction again, and then
well,
you tried the auction again, and then when you wanted to bid, I don't know what the system didn't update on time, and then the car that you wanted, and then another car down the drain, like Kelly Temba. Yeah.
So I think then it was my first time to bid, yeah. And then it was like, it was still within the budget, the car, and then yeah, it went off, yeah. And then we're like, so we need to consider the options based now. So yeah, yeah. And then it was Motors Assist Durban, actually a dealer from Durban, and then the dealer sold 2 like nice looking cars from the website of Auto Trade. We're like, these are the ones. So as much as we had those 2, there's a partner like, okay, no, we'll just go at Joburg in a case if one of them has correct. And then there was this nice white one, and then when you're like, this is the one, yeah,
where
like,
from Durban?
From a Durban.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because it was like just a backup, but we're like in mind we planned about, okay, so sort of from Durban, and then we go to Joburg. Then different yet we'll just check the other one at Joburg, because we're like, okay, in a case whereby we are not winning at Joburg, because we're like, as is to set Durban, we will take them.
Like we lost as a motor auction, as a motor auction, and then we checked out as a new motor, and then at Durban, there were 2 vehicles.
Yeah.
And then you were like, there's one that you really liked, and then you like it, but you're not sure now. You will see when we get there.
Yeah.
Right? So in the meantime, we asked our friend, the one that was checking out Imotoki auction, to go to ezinye dealers at Joburg to check them out and test drive as a mod and give us a feedback. So our friend was so helpful, guys.
It was.
He was so helpful. Ayekeni dealer asfonele, send videos, send pictures, test drive the cars. Then it was like, okay, come to Joburg, go to Durban, go see if nizoifumana as a moto. But if you like one, you can buy one in Joburg. Then we're gonna drive in Durban. Then we're gonna drive to Joburg and get another one, because there's more options at Joburg.
At Joburg, yeah. But at Durban, they were like, this specific one. All of us were like,
this is the one. This is the one. And it was a Hyundai Accent.
Yeah.
Ubuti, his first car was a Hyundai Accent. I think Nguyelo was convinced like, sonke must fall in love with this Hande accent. He was like, igama layo izaba resurrection.
Yes, yeah,
Because we're going to be resurrecting Calvary, his first car that was written off. Then we're going there, we're like, oh, okay, let's go and fetch our baby or resurrection. So we're like, okay, of course I'm not going to drive a manual car, and I'm not going to drive a long distance. So he's like, okay, let's get his friend, say fly in Sonke to Durban, and then we go buy these cars. If we like the cars in Durban, we're gonna convoy together and drive back to Cape Town. But worst case scenario, we'll get one vehicle in Durban and then drive to Joburg and then convoy together now to Cape Town.
Yeah, 100%.
Fine, we prepare, we book the flights, we go to Durban. They come get us motor, not with the car that we're buying. Then we get to the dealer, we see the car, as we can answer front already waiting for us. First red flag was that when we were on the way to the dealer from the airport, this guy's like, the second car has been taken already, and we're like, but we told you guys that sizotenga imoto eziyi-2 apha, and no one has communicated, but actually there's only one left, but we're like, it's fine, at least lesiyithandayo ikhona. We arrive at the dealership. Lute starts checking the car. One thing about Lute, he will scrutinize that car. We got there, he was like, oh, here's the car. I was like, I'm just like, oh, right here, Timmy's. I'm taking video, I'm taking content. Yes, here's resurrection, here's our car. Ludo starts looking at the car. The bumper is not, the color is not the same with the bonnet. He looks at the lights, he looks at the fender, he looks at the shape, he opens the bonnet, he checks the wiring. Lude was checking that car, and that's what I loved about this whole experience, is that number one, we went in there sober-minded. Yes, we wanted a car, we were excited that we're going to buy a car, but we were not fixated obsessed we were like, if imoto ayikho right, we're not taking the car, we're moving to Joburg. Lude started checking the car. Guys, when you go buy a car, check the lights. Are the lights the same? Is the other one looking older than the other one? That means that car was in an accident and the light was replaced. The paint, the dents, the wiring. Imoto idunyiswe, switch the car on. Mawuyiva iduma, is the sound back uvula ibonnet engine? Okay, is there a smell? Is there something weird? Lude was checking all of that. Under the car, everything, guys, the body, is it still the same? Is it aligned? Is the right looking like the left? Or is this car a rebuild? All of that. Lude was like, nah, this car's not fresh. I'm just a girl, I'm just waiting there for Lude to approve or unapprove this thing. Lude was like, nah, this car's not fresh, man. Doesn't look like the pictures we saw on the website. I check out Lude motor, I check out. He didn't even want to test drive it. He was like, nah, we're not taking this car. Do you guys have any other cars that you have? Now they showed us, but we're like, nah, we don't want this car.
Just to, I think with that specific dealer, even the dealer itself, when we got the detections, you're busy. But it was so fun. They had a private room. I was like, hey,
I wanted to buy water. I wanted to buy water. I didn't get a shop. And we were like, what is this? That's the second red flag.
Yeah. So I think with what you have said, obviously that's at least the minor things that you will check when you buy a car. So when we got there, actually the car was not as clean as it was looking with pictures. Guys, I was sold out good pictures. It was shining, you know. I think by the
that's the thing. Because sometimes when they take pictures, bright, but when you see it light, bright, you can actually see. Man, 1 + 1 is not 2.
Yes. And then okay, we saw this part on Ilandus. So I get inside the car and then can't check kilometers. It's almost double like as Mesipana, because I think Moses Bonaparte was around 62. Yeah, around 62 kilometers. Like, okay, no, this is at least cool. Even though this part of kilometers is tricky on its own, obviously, I think about they can play around that. But on this one, it was like 128,000 kilometers. Yeah, so we're like, nah, we can't buy this car. And then the other one is Chilo game. It was already stock, so we were sitting. So we're like, hey, sitting okay, we're going to Durban. We checked the flights
to Joburg.
And then was checking flights stuff. I think they said we
strike.
Yeah, and that's us too.
They were like 3 point something, 3.8 per person, and there's 3 of us who were like, it was cheaper coming from Cape Town to Durban. It was 1 point something.
Yeah, it was not that bad.
Yeah. Next thing, we want to fly to Joburg. 3.8, 3.5 for 4 point something.
We were like or
fully booked and just in.
But yeah,
so we're like, let's look for another option. But they like, no, we're not gonna take you to the airport. That's not petrol. You have to go there yourself because this isn't. We were like, it's fine. We don't care. You put us touch skorokoro. Then we did a bit of a research. We saw that kuko a bus station that is close by. Then we went to the bus station. We got there. It was around 10 Ikesha. And then Sabonba, okay, there's a bus car, 11:30.
Yeah.
We went to the bus station and then we bought tickets now to go to Joburg. Fine, sathenga my ticket. Oh, kwenzeka nenye drama, but that's another story. We took the bus, I thought it bus, guys. We took a bus to Joburg.
That just to highlight the party. So bus, most bus they will have a category like bus. If you come by, it will have a cheaper so like an option, a more affordable option than Bekona Lena. Then at least more premium. So okay, we like buy the premium one ticket, and then when we got there, Basnika Ilanduza.
The cheapest one, the entry level bus.
So we're like, the man already stressing, but I is figure and then all of that.
Yeah.
Then
and we're stressing, we wanna go to Joburg, wanna arrive to Joburg because CLA and it's quite urgent.
Yeah, and then just Puma, I'm on this bus now and I figure and then it's okay, it's fine, and then we moved to Pietermaritzburg. Then the bus is Bangayo.
And it's raining heavily. The driver can't see. It's driving slow.
So like okay, it's fine. See figure PNB, and then from there, like sihlale bazamulungisa this wipe phana. I think they sisalina for about good 30 minutes. And then xa sizowamba. And then like, hey, nansi le bus ibhukile. We're like, hayibo. So driver, so so we don't have luggage and all of that. Like, we've paid for that bus, and
they keep on saying it's the same company. Just bus.
No.
We paid for the premium one, not for the entry level.
Exactly. They figure out good driver, Thathi driver ingathi le bus lena ayigcwele wathi no ayigcwelanga onathi good. That he ndamqala of what is going on. Wathi yimayo ngotata like nathi andihambi apha. Ndithi ke ngokuba it's either usiletha in or abo bantu babhatale pha they come
because most of us in that bus sibhatale the premium
exactly
bus but basifake phayana. Now look, there's like it's either nyangenisa okanye ndiyoxela wonke umuntu ophaya ba nansi ibhasi yethu and then wonke umuntu is gonna come here. Yena is busy fighting for us that side. Mna nechomi yakhe we trying to hold lo driver ba angahambi because what if ushile then apha singakhwelisa. Now we're stranded in Pietermaritzburg. Funeka siye Joburg urgently. But yeah,
because there's this game theory course that I found so it's either you just let us in or so that one we wanted. We're like busy manager. Okay, we're like I'm busy, and then they ended up even not calling the manager. But we went to Joburg.
Yeah, we got to Joburg, and his friend Lona Dalesnada was Tata, was hoster. Oh, grateful for him. Then the following day, we got to Joburg, guys, and Efren Kaludo hosted us so well. Then we woke up the following day we went to one of the dealers, because it was a Sunday.
Yeah, it was
a Sunday. So any being but there were 2 vehicles now, zona. Payana that were options, and then he test drive them. He was like, okay, Masios check. Safika.
Yeah. So I think was Pana obviously like Jebesi Corner, busy corner model that way too. Because at Joburg we had more options at Joburg. So there was this 2 ebesi to helping my friend because obviously Pana up in Cape Town, ebesi checkela, Nagosi said Devon, he was checking them, test driving them. And also he's someone that like who's just more passionate about cars. We as Azimut, I think knowledge and all of that, and there are multiple cars that Ibis is taking for. So at least, and then in terms of image and all of that, it's someone that I also trust. Because of experience, and all of that. So he saw these nice 2 cars, and then we went to them. We test driven Asia, and then we're like, okay, I know at least, but we had some bit of like, because the other car was like returned but the suspension and everything like be right, modding a tinja, so we're like, okay, now we are taking this one. Then the other one, we were like, no, that's called show. You have to take it to Dekra and all of that. So, and then we went to finalize the payment. He's a good negotiator, friend. He negotiated for us.
Next tip number 2, negotiate.
Yes.
Negotiate like your life depends on it.
Yeah. So I think on that, he was. And then we finalized the deal, and also the salesperson tried to speak to owner because I think they wanted that sale as well. And also we're going to buy 2 cars, so we're like, okay, no, it's fine. They're happy with us. We went to the upper room to finalize the payment.
License.
And everything. So now, any friend there, I'm kind is service book.
Lona was flying from Cape Town, girl.
Yes.
And funny thing is, we're checking all these things. Buy check, and they test drive the car. I can't check the service book because by lighting them out, bus burning kilometers. Oh, okay, Zezi that were on the website. So Ziamnet. No one thought of let's check the service book. And I didn't go see your patala. He's busy. We are check his window. The service book.
The kilometers are not matching. We're like, Aibo. And then we tell these people, they're like, no, this service book is not belonging to this car because we told you that this car does not have a service book and all of that. You're like, yeah, guys. And then
the number plate, the name of the car is on the service book, and the number plate of the car is on the service book. We're like, okay, but the information written here and Lenditetayo is not matching.
Exactly.
Like, no, we can't do that. Why would we take it to another people to service it? God is say under is service warranty with the Kia. Now like we must call Kia. We must also call. We're like, oh yeah, Anna man, this is too much admin. We're not gonna do that. I need Magelanga already. And honestly, the service book does not belong to this car. Ayikho enye Kia apha esibona enye Kia Pegasus. Now you're telling us it belongs to another car. Who's the dumb one here? Then we were like, Anita Magelang. Another tip, take as much people as you can. Abantu aba sober minded, abantu abazoqoqa, abantu abazocinga into ongayicinganga.
Not really. I don't necessarily agree with you. Like, why would you take many people?
No, like if you take, for example, if we sit sober two, mna nawe singaba excited and we can overlook isn't. But if kukho omnye umntu who is not as excited as Tina, they can be able to scrutinize more. And in this case, we just happen to have 2 extra people. Omnye uyicinge into sonke sobayi-3 singakhange siyicinge.
Yeah, but I mean on that, it's like we're cornered because that's something for who's assistant with him more.
Yes.
Yeah, and
but do you realize that, baby? When we went to buy BM, we had umntu that we went with a socio-tengai model. And Lamdo was so strict about his izinto ezininzi. And uyakhumbula ankile wayenjani pha. And he was like, it's either this or nothing, and even negotiating for us, like have umntu ongekho as excited as you, ngenzela azogcina straight, because our 2 friends, yes, they might be happy for us, but abakho over the moon. Like over the moon, you're just like, it's fine, then you sign, you go. Abanye abantu, they are thinking izinto, you know.
But I think overall, what I would say is when you buy a car, you must go to reliable dealers.
Yeah.
I think that's the key part. Okay, obviously when it comes to other dealers like your Joburg where they cook these cars, and also Joburg is known of that, So when it comes to those ones, you can get a good car. We have a car that we bought there. And then my friend I made
for
something else, and then they are running car. I think about 3. Yeah, we bought them part, but I think just to also save your time and energy, it's it's either if you buy from them, you must have like a machine to inspect the car, to check for all these things, and also like ungabi caught desperate kanjalo, be willing to like go back if you are not happy and all of that, I think that's very key. And also you can try to take the car to a director so that they do the report, because those dealers, they don't necessarily give you the DECA report, but actually the nice thing is they also allow you to go use the DECA report on the car, which is, I think, in a way, it's something that is more lenient for that. So when you buy it, check your reliable dealer. So your reliable dealers is in terms, let's say, Toyota, halfway, those dealers are under umbrella like a Toyota, your Suzuki, BMW, Kia, Horn and all of that. Those ones at least, also. And then this other group like CMH group, Merco group, which is under the umbrella of Suzuki and all of that. So those ones at least, namhlanje they sell at least reliable cars, and after sales for them, I think it's more convenient. You don't have to worry much about them.
You can just take them out, or if you need Nike, then they can fix it for you. They're reliable. You're not gonna wake up one day and then they're not there. They're not scammers, basically, because especially Joburg is known for having these scammer dealers that sell rebuilt cars, imoto zazuki accident, then buzz fix it, and then they don't disclose that. So there's a lot of those that you need to know. So sukuya desperate, cause bazokubona desperate, then nabo bafuna ukwenza sale, then you're gonna, once you make that payment,
yeah, because just make transfer the money, and we can talk tomorrow.
And what bana, yeah, we even do refunds. Why would we pay Disney as a refund? Like, we are not dumb cops.
Yeah.
And that's how we didn't get imoto again at Joburg.
Yeah.
And then our friend was like, okay, let's go to another one maybe during the week. And we're like, it's fine, man. Let's just maybe go back to Cape Town, rethink, re-strategize and whatnot. And we have to go to work. We check flights again.
Sold out, yeah.
We check ibhasi, the expensive and zigcwele, and the one that was going to leave on that day, because figures are late at work, remember?
Yeah, I think it was also like 1,500.
For the
one, yeah, like.
And they had one spot, do you remember?
Yeah, one spot.
One spot,
and then the other one was 1.8, like these are flight tickets from Joburg. Yeah.
Then we're like, okay, let's just hire a vehicle and drop it off at Cape Town airport. We hired a vehicle, we went back to Cape Town.
Yes.
Again, more than 3 weeks, okosisenza lento yokwenza imoto. More than 2 weeks, 3 weeks now, trying to buy a car without fail. We are spending a lot of money, guys. We are booking flights, we are going up and down, province to province, and in some imali iyasebenziseka. Fine, the following week, you were like, you saw imoto, or we buy cars.
Yeah, and then at least we buy cars, like bus tech is funding and all of that. But I think what's good with them is they provide the report.
Yeah.
I think with that it's very fair, and they categorize motors up, so you can just check the category.
Gold, green,
yes,
silver.
And then check the report even after in that category, because sometimes you know what they do, you might find that okay, the car is red, like I no problem with the report, but at the same time you find that the car has a problem with the suspension, or it says it needs to be fixed in the near future, or it has a problem like with tires and brakes, but during the time of testing, which is will be test work with the car, pass. So those finer details are still important when you buy cars. So with them, they have good deals. I think at the same time, those finer details, I think it's very important to also go deep and who's check so that you don't just buy the next thing you have to fix, unless if you are prepared, okay, you have a budget, okay, you will fix it and all of that. So we got an auction where we buy cars, and we saw this car, and I think we got it at a good deal.
Good deal.
It was at a good deal.
It was in
And
so then we took a bus to go to Gqeberha. Saya Gqeberha, fine. We arrived in we went to Gqeberha, we got this car, guess I check, as I test, I scrutinize the car. We're like, it's a good car, we like it, it's in good condition. Look, I test drive. Also guys, another thing is, when you test drive a car, exceed 120. Because you find out maybe like 140 motors. Try and do emergency brakes and all of that, so that we what are you getting yourself into? So I test drive the motor. We were like, okay, we like this car, and then we sign, we pay for the car. Then we were like, oh, let's check out the Summer Strand beachfront and go to the restaurant. We recommend you Uber driver where you can go to see a power buy cars. Fine, so relax, and then we're like, okay, we're going back to Cape Town. Then the video came, guys, we finally got the car. Plot twist, Gandhi. It's not the car that we need for the intended use. I fit.
Hey.
Such says, guys, we had to return the car. Luther was like, we're returning the car. I was so frustrated. Because I'm like, finally we got to full tank because like we're going to Cape Town, baby.
And then like, as well, right, and then we had to return. And then fortunately enough, there was a car, basic consideration.
Being plan B, we were like, okay, this is a nice car. If we don't get the second car, we auction the following week. So it be easier to
So and then we actually got the car, and what was more fortunate is that on this side, when we returned the car, there were no fees at all. They were like, okay, no, they'll just make it a transfer, like, which is like a good thing. But I also think I never gain on the deal because
was it 10K more?
Yeah, it was like 10K more. So like, okay, it's fine because of the cost that we're going to incur, and so we ended up like. So
they were like, okay, come back the following day because then we had to book accommodation. We slept there. More money spending. Guys, you must have, if you're going to buy a motor in your province, have emergency funds because cookie unexpected costs. And sana, but it's fine. Then we booked Salala. We went to return the car. Then we bought another car. Then they were like, okay, they're gonna give us imali yela moto yesibini the following week, Thursday. We had latest, latest, but Lena, it's like processing a new car. Likely we had the funds to buy this car. Saiteng moto, fine, we drove back to Cape Town. And then now we're in Cape Town. Finally we have this car. Ngokulude has to go back to the auction again for this second car. Nakumdomi at the auction ke wabida for a moto. Do you wanna take that part?
Yeah, and then we got the car. We're excited about it.
Finally.
And after that, okay, so with We Buy Cars, they were like, okay, so you'll get your refund latest because they made us to make the payment for those for those two cars.
For 2 cars.
So they were like, okay, we need to make this and all of that, and was also get a refund within the following week, which is 4 days. Then we got the car on Wednesday with the auction MFC. Sorry. And then MFC, they gave us a period, but we have to make the payment latest by Friday. Then on Thursday, okay, there was no bank notification. Submitted as long as number that they were requiring for a refund. Then on Thursday, I send a little reminder, okay, we have not yet received the money while We Buy Cars. And then please show up by Friday, by 10 a.m. we get the money. And then the following day, we make the calls with We Buy Cars, salesperson way to, and then only to realize, they are not promising with the refund and all of that. We insisted and asked, but when's the guy doing a refund?
Calling up head office, branch. They're making us do the run around, guys. They don't want to give us our money, and we're running out of time for MFC to pay for that car. And We Buy Cars.
Yeah, so and then we just also realized that they were actually making the claim on Friday.
On Friday.
That's when they were registering but which is like
so annoying.
Yeah, so that was the part, and then we ended up writing letter email to MFC, and then we told them to extend. They did extend it, and then they were like, okay, we'll get the Monday. Monday was and then imali figure Monday. Then like the auction, then San lose 5,000.
San lose 5,000 yet payana. Then they blocked us out. Then we couldn't get imoto because of we buy cars. So we lost the car because we buy cars didn't pay back our money on time. Then we were fined by MFC. Didn't get the car. It took 5,000. We lost money, guys. Yeah. And then next step was, again, you had to look for another car. Guys say but it's not linear like that. It's stressful, it's draining, it's time consuming, it's financially draining as well. Yeah, well, then we imagine we were prepared, but so le moto see we make auction in Joburg again, so we have to fly to Joburg and go fetch that car and drive back. Imoti drive back petrol or full tank from Joburg to Cape Town. Yeah, but we were like, okay, we're just gonna sacrifice and do that. But unfortunately, again, we didn't get that car. Then Ludo started searching for another car. I was like, yo, because at this point the expenses costs that are being incurred to this thing. Yeah, but so yeah, Ludo did more research and then wafumana any moto.
Yeah, and then it was in, at least not far because a corner. And then we went same day, I think following day, because I think I won a second late on that day. I know, like following day, so Ijonga, then Saya test driver, and then same day we at least with this one we got to finalize it daily to negotiated and pushed. And yeah, I think on this one,
it was a good one.
Well.
This
one
it
was a good deal.
Well. Yeah, and Ludo was like, "This is the amount you're willing to pay."
Yeah.
They tried to be like, to increase the price. We were like, that's all we have. And if you take this deal, we pay in cash today, and the deal is finalized here. And then shame, they folded. Okay, we got the car, we signed, then we had to go get it. Some other day.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, I think generally, like, just to summarize what we've said, on this journey, it's very important to take advices. Even if you are buying a new car, check the price of the car, study the price, and then see, okay, dealer that is offering imoto at least like lesser price, because you find that with imoto, even if it's new, sometimes imoto iyakwazi unyuka iprice yayo ibe same car, then when inyuka imoto yayo intsha noba injalo xa seyinyukile, in that case you can buy imoto ngoku at an old price if you negotiate. So I think there was a time where I'll have someone like with that case whereby izothenga imoto, and but that person didn't do like the market research to check okay dealers zihamba njani, then it ended up and getting the car with an old price, if inja. So compare the prices, get a good reliable dealers. So go to these dealers, Hyundai, go to them, because at least with them you stand a chance of getting after sales care right. And also, if you just go in club before, like doing go with someone in experience, and also take the car to Tekra. And the other part, I think, just also use those guys, man, on TikTok, View for You. They are not as expensive. I think those guys are actually good, I think. Okay, I'll say zange nabasebenzisa, but if you
can recommend for my people, yeah.
I mean, if you Joburg, take those guys. At least they can see and check the kilometers if it's right. Yeah, and lastly, with general, obviously, the house will always win. But it's always good to just negotiate. Even if you get a 2,000 discount, let's say delivery fee, you negotiate on that delivery fee. it's a good thing. You'll at least get something. And then with us, with the last deal, we even got the tire insurance.
Cover.
Yeah. But it's not something that we
Didn't
applied
pay
for and all of that. Yeah. And yeah.
Also check, guys, paperwork, but kukho add-ons ezizintoni phaya,
Yes,
because
yes.
sometimes you end up paying an arm and a leg because abantu bafuna ukwenza i-sale yemali enkulu. They
Yeah.
add izinto ezininzi, they add and add and add. Now you end up paying way more than you budgeted. So check izinto word for word.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's basically it.
Yes.
Abantwana bethu, guys. Hey, I think nalento ba sibe ne-experience yothenga imoto, because even the experience yami yothenga i-Seltos wasn't very smooth, guys. I flew, mhlawumbe ngaze ndiyibalise ndenze story time ngenye imini. Ndasuka apha Cape Town, ndafly ndaya eJoburg. I took a bus to Mpumalanga. Ndaya kwa-Bike Cars, only to find out i-condition yemoto is not the same as ilento bayibhale phaya. There's a lot that was not disclosed. Sayiyeka imoto, inhliziyo yami ibuhlungu kanjalo. Lutho was like, we're not buying this car. Awunoti uthenga imoto uthi uqala uba nemoto ube uthenga isikorokoro esobe sifuna ulungisa and stuff like that. So into ye-attachment kwimoto andinayo. Be willing to let go, guys. If your motor is not in a good condition, let that car go. Move on to the next dealer. Don't be desperate, because once they see, they're gonna play on that. Bakwenza uthenga imoto ongayifuniyo. But willing to let go, negotiate, check the car, scrutinize it. If you can, take someone who is sober-minded with you. That's it from my side. Otherwise, yeah.
Goes, guys, for your support.
Yeah.
We do appreciate it, and yeah.
And the congratulations messages, we see them. Thank you so much, Bantu bethu.
To our friends, I think, that have been supportive throughout the journey, we are saying thank you. We even offered the full tank on our way back to Cape Town. And the other guy went to Shumaslele Sentin.
Not Centurion.
Hey, imagine later from Kylie Chan.
Okay, don't be dramatic.
But we're saying thank you, and to you guys for your support. We appreciate it, and thank you so much. Drop those comments, share the post, subscribe. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Bye.